What's up, y'all? What it do? Y'all, they gonna be a short stream. They gonna be a short stream. Yes, sir. Alright, y'all, let's get it. Y'all, this gonna be a short stream, dude. A short stream. Yeah. Early morning stream, you might well say a morning. But I am finna take my black ass to bed, though, boy. Shout out to the two that watch.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Yeah, a little short screen, man. They want to upgrade the dude.
In Dallas tonight, the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Houston Rockets.
How you doing, bro? How you being safe out there, man? Crazy.
The opening tip is won by the Rockets. Westbrook to Harden. The drive right to the basket. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Okay, can you hear me, bro? Wait, what about now? Might be my mic. What about now? Tell me, can you hear me now? Oh no, I got my mic all the way up. Well, my mic up, but I don't want to be breathing all in the mic and shit. What about now? Oh, my gameplay louder. It might be because I'm probably close to the TV. Hold on. God damn, I just have a remote. Might be because of the TV. It might be a little close. A little too close. Yeah, I was trying to run something. I was in I was in a party with somebody, man. I believe Crimson. I was like, man. I was like, no, man. Let me go ahead this. Play that for real game, man. So we tripping with it. Then when we do play fives, niggas be quitting.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Russell Westbrook with the rock.
I hate getting at fives, and then, you know, niggas be quitting this shit.
Here comes the screen.
Then we got shot all back home.
And he'll head to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there.
Three.
I'm okay with that early.
Yeah, I might play
James Harden, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter.
Oh man, sleeping as hell, though. I had to go help my mom move yesterday. That wasn't no workout there. My arm sore than a motherfucker. I can't do it.
Makes them both.
But yeah, I was helping my mom yesterday.
To Luka Doncic. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Called the Randy.
Doncic. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense.
I might play 1 3 games before I shut it down. We'll see if I win.
James James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
To Porzingis, Doncic, down low to Monroe. Shot from the lane, won't go. Westbrook across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Harden, his first effort, off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A pass taken away by the Rockets. To Harden. From long range, where James Harden, muscle memory, gets it to go.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's Russ at the controls. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Might play 1 3v3. If I win.
To Luka Doncic. Lee. To Monroe. And the rebound comes down to Harden. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
To Luka Doncic. Monroe. To Luka Doncic. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
With his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Westbrook with the basketball. They lead it, a 4-point game. Harden to Westbrook. Has a chance. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Down to Westbrook. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
I appreciate you coming through, man. I know it's late as hell, man. It's morning, though, man. It's late night, though, man. Well, it's night, but you know, it's in the morning.
2 for 2 on that trip.
You hear me yawning, bro.
Dallas with the possession. To Luka Doncic. Here's a chance from long range. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 4. Good start. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Another possession, they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Ooh. Wrong.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Got division, boy. Let's go, Bazooks. Let's go.
It's in the hands of James Harden.
What's up, man?
He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to get great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
I had it, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Harden in possession, up by 6.
They would be called real supporters, man, for my stream.
Pass a look.
I'm streaming late, early in the morning, bro. Y'all coming through, man. Y'all gonna be in the bed, or y'all might be going to work or something, man. But y'all coming through, man, for me, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all time, man.
He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I appreciate it, bro.
Defending a guy who can be a one.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna have a birthday stream Sunday, man. My birthday Sunday, y'all.
No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer.
My birthday Sunday, bro.
Doncic.
So I'm gonna do a birthday stream.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. Lets it fly from long range. Working. Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beast Brook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
I'm already helped, man. I appreciate you, bro.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Do a little birthday stream Sunday, man. My birthday Sunday, bro. Anyway.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Harden with the rock. And he's going to the line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Nothing going here on that drive. To Porzingis. Screen coming. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Mavericks with the possession. To Porzingis. Here comes the screen. After Porzingis. KB. Kristaps Porzingis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And this is what makes Porzingis so dangerous. He's got that length and those jump shots just like Kevin Durant, but he's way over 7 feet tall, and he's got that feathery touch down low. Still want to see his game get a little bit more expanded with his low post moves.
The follow won't go either.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Harden with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Porzingis gets it in the left corner. Fires the 3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Houston.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
To Rivers. For three. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. To Hardaway. Austin Rivers pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gordon with it. Leads 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Seth Curry to Hardaway. Baseline drive. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Gordon with it. Up 5. To Fareed. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Rockets in control of the basketball. To Fareed. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. To Luka Doncic. Screen coming. Doncic. Flushes it home.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Here comes the screen. Iman Shumpert picked up by Seth Curry. Rockets with 4 to shoot. To Rivers. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Luka Doncic. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Austin Rivers. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
What's up, baby?
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. And now Houston has the basketball. Runners good there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Screen coming. To Seth Curry. Has a look. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Seth Curry trying to cash in. The shot almost.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Hardaway. Gordon with it. Leads 5. Great feed. Sets it up. It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Seth Curry. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Spinning shot, won't fall. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Rivers. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And scores. Strong take.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Add 2 points to the board.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dallas owns the basketball. Rivers with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Seth Curry. Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Doncic. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Hardaway. Good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Monroe. free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Greg Monroe at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Now it's Harden at the controls. And he hits. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Good. Off a spin.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Tyson Chandler. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Harden with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Monroe. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. Not getting the bounce.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Driving right to the basket. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Shot for James Harden, and scores.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Monroe. Short jumper misses. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Excuse me.
That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Mavericks were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Bench points.
The Dallas Mavericks had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
James Harden has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Doncic to Porzingis. Sizing up the defense. Porzingis. KP. Kristaps Porzingis. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To P.J. Tucker. Greg Monroe sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's Westbrook not going down for him this time. Doncic. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1. For Dallas.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Harden. Kristaps Porzingis rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Russ at the controls. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Lee. Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good. A three-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense to Capella. Clint Capella. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Luka Doncic. It was right there.
Remember that old saying? Let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
Kristaps Porzingis. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Harden in possession. They lead it. 4-point game to Westbrook. Pass stolen by the Mavericks to Luka Doncic. From long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Doncic to Porzingis. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kristaps Porzingis, all in one motion, rises for the three.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Harden to Westbrook.
Oh, my good. Oh, that's it.
To Capella. And the finish. Slam dunk.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Mavericks with the basketball. To Monroe. Doncic. To Porzingis. Here's a chance from long range. The danger of KP. Porzingis hits the three with the hand in his face.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Westbrook into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. To Lee. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Harden. To Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lee with the basketball. His group now down 2. And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Dallas has it. Doncic. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Westbrook into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest.
Shout out to the boy that watching, man.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Porzingis. Right. The pass set it all up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, You got it any way you want.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Dallas with the possession. To Hardaway. Whistled. Coming up at the free throw line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Harden in possession. His guys now down by a point. And he finishes at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Nothing going here on that drive. And finishes strong.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Porzingis. To Wright. Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Russ at the controls. To Harden. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 10, Eric Gordon. And number 5, Tyson Chandler.
Harden into the front court. His guys down 3. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Porzingis for 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing here.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Gordon with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Harden. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Harden with the basketball. Down 2. Tucker. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's 3 for 7.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Nope. First one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Nothing going here on that drive. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Clint Capella swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into it.
Man,
and as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Hardaway.
Yes, sir. Get that.
Oh, he had it. Harden with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. To P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. And the Rockets clear the board. Harden in possession. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Harden in possession. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out.
One step and I'm gone.
Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Eric Gordon snatching it out of the air. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. That'll do it. Third quarter complete with the Rockets in front. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. We thought based on this matchup, this could be a one-sided affair. But, oh, Jay, this has been a tight contest.
Yeah, they got the lead, but they really had to work for it. And sometimes when you think you're going to have an off night and win the game by 20, that's when you find yourself in this league in those dog fights.
This has been a battle thus far. A one-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Mavericks with the possession. Off the assist.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down by 1. Here comes the screen. Gordon, defended by Seth Curry. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
To Rivers.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Gets it in the right corner. Porzingis. Goes to the right side. Porzingis had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Rivers into the front court. They trail by one. To P.J. Tucker. And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. James Harden at the controls. Throws it down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Seth Curry. P.J. Tucker able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Gets a shot up off the mark to Porzingis. Gordon with it. Leads one. Good look that time, but off the mark. Hardaway to Seth Curry. Porzingis knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
And body controls everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Kristaps Porzingis with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he hits. It's James Harden once again. 4-3. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Westbrook with it. The deficit is 6. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Goes to the left side. Porzingis. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Short jumper stays out. Lee with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Fareed to P.J. Tucker. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Whoa! What a finish.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Houston takes over. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
To Harden. To Westbrook. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Westbrook. Not that time. He misses. To Porzingis. And he knocks it down, Jay. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Shuffle things up.
Number 7, Dwight Powell.
Westbrook to Harden. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
And he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rockets have the ball. Westbrook. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Trying to cash in. Oh, looks like everyone's getting into the action. The victory to the Mavericks as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
One 33 to 121. Dallas take the win. Boy, he caught a body there. Boy, he caught a body. Wow.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Rockets finished on the losing end of a close score. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. Check out the league scores for the Houston Rockets.
About to end the stream up, yo.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
They got us a block. That nigga shot 85%, dog. Good shooting tonight. With 10 read, boy, that's a double-double. We ended on a good note, y'all. Yes, I will stat live for last night, 35 points, 4 rebounds, 19 assists. Yes, sir. We'll go ahead and skip it. Go ahead and advance, see who we play. Yes, sir. Well, y'all don't finna go ahead and shut it down. I'm finna shut it down. I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate everybody coming through. GG and be flexing in the chat. And I hope everybody have a blessed morning. Y'all be safe out there. And make sure y'all mask up and wash our hands, bro. Everybody be easy, y'all. God bless y'all.